of you, this is definitely a very bittersweet moment in all of the many memories you watched your child create here at Crossfield. How many of you can remember your first graders up here on the stage in the first grade show? And now here they are, and we are about to let them go on to middle school and the rest of their lives. I want to take just a few moments, because there will be other people closing out the show, to thank a few people. This has been a wonderful year, and while it's only been 1 year with your children, your sixth graders have been unbelievably welcoming and kind to me as their new principal. So I have enjoyed watching them this year grow into young adults and ready to leave us. I would like to thank the sixth grade team for everything that they have done in support of this show. Yes, our sixth grade teachers, yes. And I say this at every show, and it comes from the bottom of my heart, but we are incredibly fortunate at Crossfield to have two of the most dynamic music teachers I think that Crossfield is lucky, or Fairfax County is lucky to have. They accomplish things with our children that I know many of us are always surprised and delighted to see. So a special thank you to Ms. Giddick and Ms. Gatesman for everything that they do. To our students, for whom without them my life would be very boring. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our sixth graders. Enjoy the show.
Destination Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a wild ride through some of rock and roll's hotspots.
Fasten your seatbelts as we cruise through the decades.
Put the top down and join us for a spin around the country to some of the destinations that made America #1 when it comes to rock and roll.
Memphis, Tennessee, the place, Sun Records, the song, Blue Suede Shoes. When Carl Perkins first recorded this unforgettable song, it became the first of a new style of music to make its way to the top of the charts. Nobody knew where this sound was going to take us, but immediately we knew the destination just had to be rock and roll. Hold on now, I want you very much.
Step on my blue
1944. It was then that I began to play rhythm and blues records on the airwaves of WAKR in Akron, Ohio. When I moved to Cleveland in 1950, I developed a radio show called Moondog's Rock and Roll Party, dedicated strictly to playing R&B records. Now I, Alan Freed, am credited with coining the first term rock and roll after promoting the first ever rock and roll concert on March 21st, 1952. Music brought people together better than ever with the birth of rock and roll.
When I originated with the American Bandstand on August 5th, 1957, I introduced sensational new groups and artists to America via that other young invention called television. If new artists were lucky enough to appear on the Bandstand, their songs could easily rocket to the top of the charts. American Bandstand, the original reality TV show, and the original teen idol, Buddy Holly.
Detroit, Michigan gets its nickname as Motor City, USA, due to all of the automobile assembly lines found there.
When you combine that with the fact that it was in Detroit that a producer named Barry Gordy first blended soul music with rock and roll, you get a whole new art form, you also get a whole new nickname.
Ladies and gentlemen, Destination Motown.
records released by Barry Gordy's label found themselves a destination on the national pop charts. Motown, how sweet it is. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh baby, how sweet it is to be loved by you.
In the 1960s, Motown reached its peak with the top hit groups such as Diana Ross and the Supremes, The Temptations, Marvin Gaye, The Miracles, and Martha and the Vandellas all made Motor City their favorite destination.
British, Destination America. Up to now, rock and roll has been an exclusively American product, exported to fans around the world.
But in 1964, thanks to us lads from Liverpool, British invasion blew up in the American music scene, and for popular music lovers everywhere,
The world will never be the same.
Help! I need somebody help! Not just anybody help! You know I need someone help! When I was young, today I never needed anybody's help in any way. Now things are changed, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find to change my mind and open up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being proud. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help
With the British invasion, American rock and rollers learned to drive on the opposite side of the road, musically speaking.
It was obvious that
topped the charts regularly alongside American artists. The Rolling Stones had topped 30 top 10 albums and were the hottest.
And don't forget Herman's Hermits logged 10 weeks in the notes.
Sing as the first. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before. And everyone was an Henry. Henry, she wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam or a Sam. I'm a great old man named Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry, Henry, Henry the Eighth, I am, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. You can start me up. You can start me up. I'll never stop. You can start me up. You can start me up. I'll never stop. I've been running hot. You got me just about to blow my top. You can start me up. You can start me up. I'll never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop. You make a grown man cry. You make a grown man cry. You make a grown man cry. Spread out the oil, the gasoline. I want to smooth right in a mean machine. Start me up.
From the rock opera Tommy, we carved out a new musical destination called Theatrical Rock.
And in 1975, when we decided to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody of 5 minutes, 55 seconds, everybody said it was way too long, could never be a hit. That's why I, Freddie Mercury, called my friend London DJ Kenny Egan, them being a colossal hit and established Queen as the essential band of an era. Hey, that's what friends are for.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard has such a supple wrist. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, doing through the fandango of lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, and Indigo. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Stuck in this life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? It's still dark, will not let you go. It's still dark, will not let you go. It's still dark, will not let you go. Will not let you go, will not let you go, let me go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. That's the devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Destination? Los Angeles, California.
Here's the story of 3 brothers, their cousin, a family friend, and their lives of surf, sand, and beautiful girls.
The most incredible, successful stories in history of American rock and roll, dude.
Ourselves, the Beach Boys.
I wish they all could be California girls. They all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. And as far as she cruised to the Henry Canal, singing around about the
Destination LA slowing down in its role as the place to be for the very best of rock.
Whoever thought a group called the Monkees could take pop culture by storm?
But in the 1960s, it really happened.
We not only had hit records, but a wildly successful television show of our own. Us primates found a string of hit tunes and kept teenage audiences glued to our sound and psychedelic sets.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I would leave her if I tried.
Destination, Los Angeles. The sophisticated San Francisco style psychedelic rock of Jefferson Airplanes and the country flavored sound of the Eagles and many more chart covers of the 80s and 90s guaranteed that California will continue to be a destination that totally rocks.
When the truth found to be lies, and all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody
uniquely American. Rock and roll now rocks to a global beat. From USA to Latin America, from Europe to the South Pacifics, and from Africa to Asia, the one thing we can always count on when we reach our destination.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's rock and roll.
I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come.
Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come.
They got a crazy way of loving there, and I'm gonna get me some.
Mrs. Giddick and Miss Gatesman to come up. We want to we want to thank them all for their hard work on this show.
They were more than patient with us. We hope we made them proud and have proven that we are ready to move on to middle school.
We'd like to present you with these flowers and gift cards. Thank you.
Fabulous people, so here's some more thank yous.
I would like to thank my mom, Mrs. Nero, for doing everyone's costumes. She went above and beyond. Above and beyond and did more than anyone could ever ask for. She answered questions, coordinated costumes, and stayed extra hours to make sure things went smoothly. Thanks, Mom.
We love you, Miss Gatesman!
Thank you very much. And I Thank you, and I couldn't do it without all the moms that helped me, and I'd like to list them all if they could come up. I have Jody Prosser, Elizabeth Maurer, Kim Hines, Joan Vogel, Betsy Hamlin, Lori Tillett, Jane Houston, Betsy Macaluso, and Susan Miller.
They make dinner every night. They do the laundry and fold the clothes. When all this is done, they're our moms. But they also designed this fantastic set for the 2011 6th grade play, and what an incredible job they did. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6th grade students and teachers would like to thank my mom and Will's mom, Mrs. Olson and Mrs. Stevens.
That we need to thank. Along with Karen and I, we had Jane Houston, Elise Kidd, Lori Fitzgerald, Susan Smith, Derek and Cammie McCleskey, who made the fabulous Beatles, Michael Jackson, and Elvis on the wall over there, and Bob Greger. Overhear a couple of funny things from our teacher's mouths, and we wrote them down. And we have some one-liners from Mrs. Giddick and Miss Gatesman. This is Miss Gatesman's last big hurrah. Here here at Crossfield. She has accepted a position in Denver, Colorado. She's getting married in 2 weeks, and she's moving. And so this is a huge loss for us. We're excited for her to start a new phase, but we're very devastated to have her leave. So we just wanted to honor her with some of her. Here are some one-liners from our music teacher, from both of them. Okay, if you've ever been in a mosh pit, you know you don't sing. You're not Jimi Hendrix. I'm too old to actually do this. This is as she's demonstrating splits on the film.
This is what made this week a whole lot of fun decorating in here. Just listen to this. It was very entertaining. It says, and now we can move on to the last act. Thank you, baby Jesus. And those are really killer abs. But not right now, please. Use your noggin. Just leave your shirts down like normal. Don't use all those extra flailing motions.
We don't actually want to see your face right now, and I mean that in a nice way. You win. You beat me down. Sit down and stop talking, please. I think that one was probably the prevailing theme for the last 2 days. With the heat, I'm sure it didn't help at all. Can there be a general understanding here? For realsies? And this is one of our favorites. In my mind, there are pyrotechnics going off, and this is with our last flag scene, but not for real.
You are. It's got to be exact marching band straight lines. Don't try to guess what I'm doing. Where are you? You're really not helping right now. If you are doing something weird, now is really not the time. Here's the deal, folks. The one thing we've never done well, well, we've never stopped talking. We're not going to stop unless it's an absolute train wreck, and we've talked about what a train wreck is.
Okay. They said, just do a skippy circle. You can't just sing your favorite songs. You need to sing all of them. If you can't do anything else in the show, please know the different rock and rolls we've practiced so many times. You're going to middle school. We're not going to be holding your hand anymore. This is a rite of passage. You need to be able to say, I can memorize my lines. I can sing my songs. This is your chance to show you're ready to graduate from Crossfield. Yes. And now, we would like you to join us up here if you wouldn't mind. Because you're not getting out of here unless some of you see some of Mrs. Gatesman's rad dance moves. Because she really worked hard.
Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you had fun tonight. Did you enjoy the show? For the past 4 years, I've had the best seat in the house for this show, and I've loved it every year. It's just been a blast. It's been awesome working with Mrs. Giddick. She's been my mentor these last 4 years, and we've had a great partnership. We're like an old married couple. We finish each other's sentences. I also have really enjoyed working with the 6th grade team. Thank you so much for all your support and letting me steal the children when I need to rehearse. And Mr. Shoup, thank you for being our sound guru. Thank you, Mrs. Hayden, for letting us do our thing, giving us a lot of room to fly. And I'm literally flying in a couple weeks to Denver. I'm gonna miss everyone a lot, but the best gift was this awesome show. They really brought it. They made me so proud, and I hope they made you proud too. And I hope you made yourselves proud, because this is what it's all about. Well, thank you again. Have a great night. And if you wouldn't mind helping us stack the chairs so we're ready for the morning. And thank you.